fun. Today we're going to be playing Here for the Sweethearts. So, start it. It contains the following strong language: discussions of death, discussions of murder. Please note this game was updated in chapters. As such, not all content warning will be available from the screen alone. Okay. Welcome. Today will be first day of Aetherweth Academy, but we can't continue without knowing about you first, so... Masculine, androgynous, feminine. I don't like this guy, though. Please note this option will not affect your ability to complete the game. However, the option may affect how other characters describe you and language they refer you with. This decision cannot be changed, so choose wisely. Now, with that out of the way, begin to present yourself. Select your choice using the arrow keys or mouse after clicking on the next button. I'm gonna go with this guy. Now we have that settled. My name... Heck, yes, this is right. You're Jack. And today is your first day at your new school, Esther's West Academy, the prestigious school that many can only imagine they could be selected for. The acceptance project is strange. No one is sure why, but Esther accepts the students that does. High grades, excellence, and athletics, good sum of money, none of that seemed to matter. Even child prodigy has been turned away from Esther West, no given reasons to why. And yet, miraculously, you were accepted to attend, and now in the middle of the school year, no less. This kind of opportunity only comes in once in a lifetime, and there is no way you're going to pass up such a 1 in a million chance. After spending what felt like forever preparing, you hopped on a train extra early this morning, your luggage in hand quite full, but not as full as your spirits. And now here you were, standing on the grass of a new beginning, a new school, a new breath of fresh air, and so many opportunities for you to capture people's hearts. Because truly, that's what you're here for. A good education is nice, and the campus is quite lovely, but nothing could beat the feeling of knowing you were loved by those around you. Maybe romantically, maybe platonically. The difference between those feelings doesn't really matter. Could be either or and would mean the same to you regardless. Who knows? Maybe in a mix of both. To truly capture someone's heart, you just need to mean something to them. Be someone that they care about. Someone they might consider a friend. That's it. More than anything, you hope that this school will be an opportunity to meet people who will love you, in whatever form that takes. And you are certain you will be loved here, to make sure of it no matter. But before any of that, you need to actually sign in the school first. You remember speaking on the phone with the head mistress last weekend. She said that once you arrived, she would meet with you in her office. She gave you directions on how to get there. She wasn't sure how busy she would be, but seeing the campus in person was entirely different than just hearing about it over the phone. Speaking of phones, yours was going off. It's Dad. Hello. How are you? How's the school? Do you like it here? You got there safe, all your stuff with you? If you forgot anything, don't be afraid to let me know. I'll deliver it right over. I really don't mind. Explain to your dad that you just got here and give you a breathing room first. You haven't got to the dorm yet. I'm sorry, I just worry about you. There you are. Huh? Over here. They're talking to you. Dad lunges. That's what you want to go by? I don't have a problem with it. I'm just... What's wrong with the name I gave you? You just have to talk to me about things, my angel. If you hang up on Dad. He apologized for a little. But you're busy right now and you don't have time to focus on him. You have to talk to this blue person. Ah, there you are. I might find you here, given your previous phone calls. I did my best to clear my schedule so that I could meet with you as soon as you arrived. I'm so happy that you made it here safely. She's kind of like a deer, maybe? And look at you. Dressed all dapper for your first day of school. Come with me, your paper are filled out, and then you can get a feeling for things that are on campus. This chapter is the screen select. Wherever Whenever you press the start from the title screen, you will be brought here. You can select what chapters to play. Purple arrows to decide between pages. Chapters must be completed successfully in a linear order. After you have completed a chapter, you may go back and replay it any time. You must successfully capture the character's heart to be able to move on to the next chapter. Chapters with gray backgrounds mean there is no heart that must be captured to progress. You just need to finish the route. The chapter does not begin when you click it. It needs to use a session with chapter 4, for example. Once you have completed entry, you'll be able to move. Alright. Theodore, Mitzi, Ollie, Proven, Hassel, Twyla, Gunther, Intermission. Gunther's cute. Oh, I like Mary. Reginald, Jaxer, Zapara, more to come. Alright. You follow the headdress miss that across town. A few students turn to look at you do so. They must immediately recognize you as being new. Maybe you would have said hello, but you don't have to sign in first. To continue to follow the headmistress down a few corridors and some turned corners until you finally reach her office. Ooh, purple. What does this say? The office seems almost claustrophobic for what appears to be such an open and large institution. Bookshelves sit on both walls, but not a single bit of the shelf space is left empty. Her desk is in front of the window facing away from it. Red biffle away to have her desk. What's the point of putting it across from a window if you aren't even going to be looking out of it? The headmistress takes her seat across from you at her desk. You follow suit and sit in one of the two chairs that rest on the other side. She rummages through her belongings and passes you a stack of documents. Sign these, please, and fill them out with proper information. You do so instructed. It's so nice to finally meet you in person, Jack. As I know, I am the headmistress, Sorel. Sorel? That's my first name, though. My last name is unimportant. Regardless, you may call me headmistress. And it is with great pleasure that I welcome you to Asworth West Academy. Now, before we send you out into the world, I'd like to go over a few school rules with you, if that's alright. You nod your head in agreement. Splendid. Now, for starters, school uniforms and school-approved apparel are to be worn at all times while class is in session. More casual wear is permitted outside of class hours, but you will still have a dress code to follow. There is a curfew of 10 o'clock at night. Students must be in their dorms at this time. We also ask that the dorm room you are in at curfew is your dorm room. Please don't attempt to stay over at someone else's dorm room at night. I know that sleepovers with friends can be fun, but dorm rooms are for 2 people assigned to them and no one else. And of course, we expect you to behave properly. Be respectful to your peers, clean up after yourself, don't vandalize or destroy anything belonging to the school. But I don't think we have to worry about you in that regard. Any violation of school rules will be punished accordingly. But hey, we aren't all rules and regulations here. We have some fun here for you too. As I'm sure you noticed, our campus is quite large. And that's because, well, we've got so much here. We've got a library, a gymnasium, a pool, a cafeteria, a baseball field, a football field, a school store, you name it, we got it. Oh, and speaking of that cafeteria, all your food is prepaid for. You may eat to your heart's content. You tell the headmistress that sounds wonderful, but you're feeling pretty hungry after your long trip is... Oh, I can only imagine. I'd be positively famished if I were you. So I won't hold you too much longer. Just a few more things to get through. On the weekends, we have some buses that come in and take you downtown into the city. They arrive at 9:30 in the morning and return at 9:30 at night. So if you want to stop in the city, please remember to be mindful of the clock. You wouldn't want to be marked absent for class because you missed the bus, would you? You reassured the headmistress that you will keep your eye on your time. Another thing before I forget, we have a few school events like festivals and dances throughout the years to keep things fun. And you are just time for the next dance. I'll be recalling the Starry Sorority this year. It's only a few weeks away now. I'm sure it will be a lovely night. You tell the headmistress that that's lovely indeed, and while doing so, you hand back the papers she asked you to sign. Well, thank you. Pretty soon, Netta should be here. She's a star student. I've asked you to show to the dorm and give you a tour around campus to help you with familiar with things. Oh, but one last thing before she gets here. The headmistress's demeanor seems to shift. Suddenly her gaze is averted. You didn't, how do I say this? You heard good things about the school before you came here, right? You tell her that yes, you did. Everything you heard about the school has been something wonderful. Oh, good. I mean, I figured as much. You wouldn't be here otherwise, right? Well, I suppose it's all settled then. And just like we discussed, you aren't going to cause any trouble, right? You tell her that you will be in your best behavior she has ever seen. Oh, good, because if we had a problem... Be sure it's taken care of immediately. But I trust you. You seem like a good kid. Now, any minute should be... Oh, there she is. Hello. I hope I'm not too late. Not at all, you're right on time. Awesome. So you must be Jack, right? Come with me, I'll show you around East or West. Well, off you go. I do hope you'll enjoy your time spent at Esther West Academy. Route complete. Let's go with her, yes. You exit the headmistress as following Netta. She leads you down the hallway as more students turn to catch a glimpse of the new kid. So my name is Netta. You can call me that, or Nettie, or Tina, or maybe you can come up with your own cute name for me. And I could come up with one for you too. That'd be so cute, don't you think? Anyway, I have a great to see a new face around here, especially because it's rarely ever happens. Oh man, there's so much to show you. What do you want to see first? I'm gonna save. So I kind of want to see the cafeteria. Sure, we can go to the cafeteria. It's actually not too far from where we are right now. Are you hungry? You tell Netta she has no idea. Oh, I'm sure. How long have you been traveling anyway? Here, let's get you some food. Netta's heeled toes clack against the floor as she leads you to the cafeteria. You approach a pair of large double doors. You can only assume this is it. So here's the cafeteria. Nothing too special, but I do like big windows. Take the gander around the cafeteria. There's a few students, but unlike in the halls, they really aren't paying attention to you. Some are sitting and talking, and some are sitting and eating, some are just sitting. Aside from those students, the cafeteria is mainly empty. Seems about right at the current time. It's a little late for lunch and it's too early for dinner. Oh, another great thing about the cafeteria is the menu alternates every day. You don't have to worry about getting bored of the same stuff every day, you know? My friends and I tend to sit over there by this table over the... Oh, I read that all wrong. You're welcome to join us anytime you want. I mean, unless you like to eat outside like some people. You're unsure what Netta means by that. Instead of asking, you opt to thank Netta for her kind offer to sit with her at lunch. But as you open your mouth to speak, your stomach growls quite loudly. Ha, you really are hungry, huh? Let's get a snack while we're here then. After that, where do you want to go next? The library. Yeah, I'll show you the library. It's super pretty. Here we are. A few switches from all directions. Oops. Yeah, I always forget I'm supposed to be quiet in here. Anyway, here's the library. She kind of looks like Daphne. There's books, and books galore. Any books you could ever need, you're guaranteed to find here. But if I'm honest, I'm almost never in here. Like, don't get me wrong, but I don't mean that in a bad way or anything. It's just like, I don't know, books aren't really my groove, you know? It's kind of a good place to study. And if you need somewhere quiet to chill out, it's probably the best option. The librarian is pretty chill, you know, easygoing and all. As long as you're a well-behaved kid who doesn't like a mess of the pace, you're good in her book. You're a mess maker, are you right? Just kidding. So where do you want to go next? The pool, because why not? Doing it order. Don't blame me, I was excited for the first time I heard about it too. Whoa. Here's the pool. Ain't it a beauty? I mean, the pool is the only thing we got. We have a baseball field, a football field, a big indoor gymnasium, but I'd be lying if I said the pool wasn't my favorite. And that says you don't even have to be part of the swimming team to use it. They put up a schedule at the beginning of each week to tell you when it's going to be busy, but when it isn't, you can use it as much as you like. The only downside of the pool is that it's indoors and not outdoors. And I think the outdoor pool would be way more fun, but I guess this way no leaves get stuck in it and you can still use the pool even when it's raining. Pretty excited to have such an accessible pool in school, but I doubt you want to go for a dip right now, right? Here, where should we go next? The Courtyard? Yeah, I love the Courtyard. You probably came in from there, right? I can show you the best way to get back there. Here we are. This is the Courtyard. Most students come from here since the opening faces of the roadway. It's pretty big, don't you think? The biggest courtyard I've ever seen, at least. I really like that about it because it's nice and spacious. There's always room to chill no matter how many students there are. Just be sure you don't get hit in the head by any stray frisbees or wiffle balls students might be playing with out here. But seriously, it's like a really nice place to hang out. Probably see each other here a lot too. I look forward to it. So where should we go now? Wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm taking you to all these places. I should be showing you to your dorm room. Duh. Oh, no, you're such a scatterbrain sometimes. I'm sure you must be so tired. You want to drop off all your stuff somewhere too, don't you? Should have told me to take you to your dorm. Well, better late than never, right? We'll head on over there right now. Follow me. And then it starts leading you down the hallway. However, she doesn't take a few steps before... Hold it. Innocently appears disgusted of what's in front of her. You peer around and catch a glimpse of what could have caused such a sudden intense reaction. There's a frog in the middle of the hallway, staring at you with wide eyes. Ugh, it's some scary, merry, stupid frogs again. Frog wears a sorry expression on his face as if to say that he's sorry for getting in your way, and maybe also for scaring Netta. Compelled, you kneel over to the frog and open your hands in cup formation. The frog gently hops in your hand. You're really gonna touch that thing? What if it gives you warts or something? Save. It's clearly lost. I'm not afraid of warts. I can actually get warts from frogs. Oh, really? Well, that's a relief. You still probably shouldn't be touching them, though. You tell Netta that you'll release the frog outside on your way to the dorms. I doubt that's gonna work. If it was in the school, it's definitely gonna be one of Mary's frogs, and those never leave. Suddenly, a student started looking creep begins across Netta's face. She asks you, no? Why would we do that? Well, hi, I was just joking. Don't give me that look, I was just pranking you, that's all. You're not actually upset about it, are you? You look at Netta skeptically, but besides the best ignore the comment. Anyways, we're showing you to the dorm right? Let's get back to it. I mean, like, we're saying I'm sure you're exhausted and want to chill out somewhere, right? So let's go. Yeah. You attempt to leave the frog by the fountain, but immediately hops back on your shoulder. I see I told you. The thing is probably too attached to the school to want to leave. You ask Netta if the fountain is not also part of the school. You know what I mean. Come on, let's just get to your dorm room already. At last, you are brought to the dorm room you were staying in. It's clean, tidy, nice. The bed has been made and there's nothing on the desk. Only decorations from some generic posters are dotting the walls, but you'll be sure to add your own in time. You don't have to admit. I'm actually pretty jealous of you. You ask them why that is, because you got this whole room to yourself. Oh, but you were told 2 people to a dorm. Well, yeah, but no one wants to stay in the room that belonged to the dead kid. I wasn't supposed to say that out loud, was I? You asked Ned what she just said. Who's the dead kid? Look, it's really not that big of a deal. I was just like an accident. What happened to them? Is that why? What happened to them? Like, I'm not gonna go into details or anything, cause like, bummer. But really, everything's okay. You have nothing to worry about, promise. It's really just an accident, okay? Please don't be put off, alright? We're really not even supposed to be talking about this. Can we please not talk about this anymore? Like I said, I really wasn't supposed to say anything. I get in big trouble if anyone finds out I told you. So, like, this is between you and me, right? You hesitantly agreed. Thanks, I totally owe you one. Anyway, I've been here long enough, I'm sure. You want to unpack everything, so I'll leave you be. And seriously, don't worry about that thing I said before. Everything's really okay. See you around. Grab Netta's hand. Oh. As Ned turns to leave, you grab her by the hand. You tell her that you don't want her to leave just yet. Although you would appreciate some time to rest after all the events today, you would appreciate having some time to spend with a lot more, and she would do the honor. Maybe you can go catch an early dinner together before returning to your room. Aw. Well, sure, I guess we can. I'm pretty hungry myself. Just, you're gonna put that frog down, right, first? Alright. Gently place the frog onto your desk and tell me you'll be right back. Kinda silly, you know that. Alright then, let's go. Shortly thereafter, you arrive at the cafeteria with Netta. It's a bit more crowded than it was before, now that it's closer to what most people consider dinner time. You just sit with Netta with the window tables, and she's claimed it like she claimed she always did. As you take your seat, you take a glimpse of Netta's face. She's staring at over another table, though you can't quite pin which table it is. Expression reads something sour. Are you okay? Is everything alright? What are you looking at? What? You told Netta that she was looking rather annoyed. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Just do a bullshit from before you got here, you wouldn't get it. Before you can inquire any further, is he really coming over here? You look over to see Netta, whom might be talking about. A masculine looking figure with blue hair and rounded horns is making it towards your table. He just looked annoyed as Netta did a few seconds earlier. He gets closer to your table and Netta's expression suddenly shifts, as if she's controlling her emotions with a switch. Any trace of discomfort or annoyance had completely vanished. Oh, I saw this guy at the thing. At last the boy reached your table. Netta greeted him before either of you had a chance to speak. Oh my gosh, hi Theo. How are you doing? I was just showing Jack around the school. Do you want to say hi? Cut the crap. You know why I'm here. Whoa now. No need to get so aggressive. Something wrong? Netta's question only seems to anger the boy more. This is why you volunteered to show the new kid around, isn't it? So you could try to avoid this, right? Huh? I don't have any clue what you're talking about. Stop playing stupid. You tried to tell them Croven did it, right? Stop trying to get him in trouble. What's going on? Don't worry about it. Seriously, Theo's just being dramatic. Dramatic? I'm trying to get him expelled. Unless I'm missing something. I didn't say that. We all know who did it, so why would I say Croven did it? Because you're crazy. Who is Croven? Nobody that matters. Funny, I could say that about you. Oh really? Is that why you're over here bothering me? I wouldn't be here if you weren't so deranged. I'm sure that's true. Can you leave me alone already? Can't you see we're busy? Yeah? You gonna try to get this one in trouble too? Oh, no way. He's my friend. Yeah, just like that Mary girl who was your friend too, right? Oh, this is totally different and you know it. Scary Mary is a freak and so are you. Jack's actually cool. Yeah, we'll see how long that attitude of yours lasts. Let's see if she tries to pin a murder on you next. Are you talking? Oh, sorry, but this isn't gonna work. You should just go. Oh. I should. This way you wouldn't have been able to say anything to either of them would have diffused the situation. Listening to Netta, you go get dinner by yourself. Unfortunately, when you get closer to Netta, Theo barged in, made everything awkward. So you're gonna have to try again. Oh. So, if I go... Let me skip. we can't. Why would we kill it? Let's do everything alright. What's going on here? Can't understand what you guys are talking about. Watch your language. It doesn't seem to get what you're getting at first. Then you gesture vaguely to try to convey the message. Luckily, she catches on before Theo does. Theo? Wait, what? What? Neto breaks out into a sob. Even though Theo and Neto are having trouble with scuffle early, nobody turned their heads to look this way. Until now. Practically everyone in the cafeteria should turn their face to the table. Theo, please leave me alone. I just want to have a nice time. It's their first day, and I wanted to make a nice impression, and you... Why are you yelling at me? Do you want to make me cry? Can't you just leave me alone for one day? Making me look bad, and... Please leave me alone. Alright, I'm going. This isn't over, though. You aren't gonna get away with this. They clearly shoved us away from you guys. You clearly did enjoy everyone's eyes on him. Let us sniffles for a few seconds longer and then, phew! Thank goodness that's over. So what did you want to eat? You and Netta shared dinner together. She did most of the talking and most of the being about herself. You learn that she's part of the cheerleading team, but then the pool is still her favorite thing. The swimming uniforms aren't as cute as the cheerleading ones, though. The more she talked about it, it starts to seem she only joined the cheerleading to get her hand on a new cute outfit she could flaunt about. You also learn that according to her, she is well liked. It's just a few of the freaks around the school that have problems with her. She's a nice person. That's what she says at least. But at least it's alright. You're not a freak. So she likes you. And that's just what you want. By the time Navido walks you back to your dorm, the sun is already setting, and you got so much to unpack, but that can wait until tomorrow. Say, Jack, now that we're away from everyone else, that was like super clever of you. Like really clever. Like almost downright sinister. I think you're not as angelic as that face you put on. You tell Netta that you could say the same to her, but alas, her face is more angelic than yours. Oh, now stop that. Flattery will get you, well, everywhere. Should probably get going though. I gotta get ready for tomorrow too, you know. And thanks again for backing me up back there. I think you and I are gonna get along well. More so than I anticipated. So, let's hear again soon, okay? I did it. Success. Alright, so I'm gonna leave that one there. I think this game is cute. Like the art style is really cute. Kinda gives me what is it? Hotel something. I forget. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.